Ah mais il y a déjà les chefs qui sont là. Il y a déjà les chefs qui sont là. Alors il est où? Il est ici. Alors on était là. Heureusement que j'ai accompagné pour la soluce, hein, parce que sinon. Ah oui, on est arrivé au musée. On est arrivé au musée, je pense qu'il faut aller parler à...
If you're one of our lucky aspiration brooch holders, be sure to check out the old history.
It was a hologram of Danielle Piermont, a friend from when I last came to Union City.
Exhibits from the pre-Joey era.
D'ailleurs le premier, je l'ai trouvé, c'est la suite. Le premier est sur GOG, il est gratuit. Bah, vous pouvez le télécharger gratuitement sur GOG.
The centerpiece of the whole museum was a synthetic arm. I recognized it. It was Joey's. He'd lost it in our fight against Link all those years ago.
Look, over here!
Dad, do you have to be so loud?
The arm! Isn't it amazing?
Seemed like I wasn't the only one interested in the Joey arm.
Promise? Didn't I say I'd bring you here?
You did.
Oui, Android.
I'm so stoked.
This is Joey's arm! This was once attached to the really real Joey! Savior of Union City! Aren't you feeling blessed to be here?
3,
Of
2.
course I am, Dad, but...
Then tell the world! How awesome is this place, huh?
Someone had gone to the trouble of
awesome.
retrieving the dismembered arm from the depths of Union City.
This is awesome.
Say it again!
I said, it's awesome.
On va voir si on appuie dans l'ordre.
Now you've got it.
I'm just gonna have a look around.
Seriously? It's Joey's arm! Why would you want to look at anything
Ok.
else?
Oh, ça va m'amuser.
To restore the rule of democracy. Then the struggle against Link was long and fierce, and there was great suffering. Only through great sacrifice did the Savior defeat oppressor Link and declare the city free. But his work had only just begun. Triumphant, he rose from the depths to guide us to a glorious future.
Ah, donc en fait il raconte... Enfin, je vais pas spoiler le 1. L'épisode précédent.
All citizens a happy aspiration day. Here begins the story of Joey. 10 years ago, evil gripped our beloved city. The people suffered under the tyranny of the oppressor Link. Their voices cried out for help.
Donc il raconte qu'en fait, ouais, il a libéré la ville, et en fait il se trouve que c'était le droïde du héros.
Union City is now the envy of the civilized world, but this is only the beginning. From our new partnership with Agio City to the ongoing.
Bon, je pense que lui, il faut lui parler.
Hello there.
Good day, friend. Are you here to walk with Joey?
I've walked with Joey before. He had treads at the time.
Yes. When you tread with Joey, you become one with happiness.
How do you walk with an arm?
You don't walk with him. You walk with him in here.
I think you're probably walking with him up there.
Oh, the mind's always on Joey, that's for sure.
Is that a social climber aspiration brooch?
Ah, I know a real savior craver when I see one. I'm proud to be one of the biggest social climbers in the past 30 days. And the 30 days before that. Such an honor. Sorry, I made you drag that out of me a bit. I'm just never sure where Joey stands on humility.
Oh, I say he's rather flexible.
Oh,
Say, I'm looking for a specific location. An obsolete area
trouver le
code
gosse.
E1594. Is there a map around here somewhere?
A map around here? I don't think so. Unless you mean the map in the old history exhibit.
Well, that counts.
Well, in that case, you're in luck. There is one in the old history exhibit. How it was before the Joey era.
Ah oui.
It's like staring into oblivion. But of course, without a brooch, they won't let you in.
Ah.
How can I get one of those brooches?
Just be a good citizen. Every morning, every afternoon, every evening, and all night long. And then wake up and do it again tomorrow.
I'm not sure I have time for that. Is that girl your daughter?
She is indeed my precious Cecily. We're a big, happy, Joey-loving family.
Ah, that's nice. Is it a large family?
Oh no, since my wife left, it's just me and Cecily.
Oh, I'm sorry.
She ran off with some rich industrialist. Wore a nice coat, though. I forgive him, of course, but I'm not sure that our savior could ever do the same.
I better go and admire something.
Keep a smile on your face.
Ouais, donc en fait, je pense qu'il va falloir que je lui pique la...
The droid was going around in a circle, repeating the same inane message.
On peut le pirater, lui. Ouais. Il faut que je le cumule avec autre chose.
Union City wishes all citizens a happy aspiration day.
Alors il fait que tourner là. On va peut-être là. Voilà. On va échanger les deux là.
Union City wishes all citizens a happy aspiration day.
The arm had been rigged to perform various gestures. I hoped it wasn't sentient.
City wishes all citizens a
Hunter.
happy aspiration day.
Vandalizing the museum's centerpiece would have been a surefire way to blow my cover.
City wishes all citizens a happy aspiration day.
Oui.
Union City wishes
Oui, j'ai parlé au père.
a happy
Il me
aspiration
manque la fille.
Excuse me.
Oh, hey. Wow, you look different.
What do you mean?
Your outfit. It's so...
Iconic?
I was just gonna say weird.
If mine's weird, what color is yours supposed to be?
Duh. It's perinickel margarine. It's like Tuesday's happiest color. Where are you even from?
You'd never believe me.
Ah,
This museum
t'inquiète,
visit
Miguel.
just got way more interesting.
I'll be darned if that isn't an aspiration brooch.
Great, another social climber. You should speak to my dad.
You don't sound too proud of your achievement.
What, me? No, it's my dad who earned the kudos, obviously. Talk to him if you want to know who to impress.
Then, how did you get yours?
Oh, Dad got a second one. Bring a friend or something.
So they're transferable?
Technically, yes.
ouais, il faut voir.
Hey, listen, I know we just met, but I really was hoping to get one of those brooches. Need to check out the old history exhibit.
Let me guess. You were hoping I'd give you mine.
That's right.
No offense, but you don't seem as evangelical as most Joey freaks. What's back there that's so important to you?
I just want to know what it's like to be one of Union City's finest for a day.
Oh, yeah. It's the real creme de la creme in there. You should go check that out. I'm just so fascinated by this arm.
I'm really interested.
So I can... Why exactly are you so keen to get inside the old history exhibit anyway?
The reaffirmation of my faith that
Oh, yeah. Seeing life before Joey really puts things into perspective. You should go check that out. I'm just so fascinated by this arm.
Du coup, il faut que j'aille voir le bras.
I really need that
So I can tell. Why exactly are you so keen to get inside the old
Bon,
history
ben,
exhibit
le dernier
anyway?
choix.
Do you ever feel like you're not being...
You mean how perfect everything is? Yeah. Sometimes it does seem a bit...
Ah. La fille doit accepter d'échanger si tu fais partir son père du musée.
Awesome?
Yeah. Paradise.
Ok.
Hey, I'm gonna go check out some other exhibits. See you around.
Your father seems to really love...
He'd spend all day...
That's some real faith.
That's one word for it. He keeps going on about a sign. As if Joey's arm...
I'm sensing some resentment.
Maybe he should ask it how to win Mom back.
Enjoy your day.
Keep a smile.
Ok. Donc du coup j'ai fait changer le bras.
Union City wishes all
Alors qu'est-ce qu'il me dit là? Il a changé d'opinion? Ouais.
Union City wishes all citizens a happy...
Hello again.
Ah, it's you.
Signe.
What sort of sign are...
At this point, anything. I've been such a devoted citizen. My job, my wife and daughter, all second to Joey. But now, I worry I'm straying off the path.
Ever thought about a counselor?
But who would deliver better counsel than the Savior himself?
You kind of worship Joey, huh?
Well, I mean, yes, but not just that. I'm looking for a sign.
A sign? From who?
Joey, of course. When a man reaches our age,
Our age?
he starts to look for guidance. And what better thing to point me in the right direction than the arm of Joey himself?
What are you hoping to learn?
The next step to take to a bright future. My vocation, my journey, destiny. And I'm nearly there. I've never seen the arm act so erratically until
Alors
today.
déjà c'est bien, j'ai changé de
And what
truc.
if you don't like what it has to say?
Who am I to judge the will of Joey?
This guy wasn't going anywhere without a sign from Joey. I had a feeling, without my intervention, he'd be waiting a while. I better go and admire something.
Happy Aspiration Day! Now, if you might stand aside, just me and the...
Ok. Pourtant j'ai changé déjà le truc.
The guy was looking for a sign from the Joey arm. I wondered if I could help.
Aspiration Day.
J'ai déjà fait le truc.
Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day. Union City wishes all
Il
citizens
faut que je fasse un truc.
Aspiration Day. Union City wishes
Il y a autre chose là?
a happy Aspiration Day. Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day.
Je peux changer juste ces deux là. Doucement, effectuer un geste calmement.
Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day. Union City wishes
Bon, lui il n'interagit pas.
a happy Aspiration Day. Union City wishes all
Ouais, tu peux, ouais, parce que là je vais tourner.
Aspiration Day.
Déjà j'ai trouvé l'échange entre les deux là.
Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day.
Je suis les deux, mais j'ai qu'un truc disponible.
Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day.
Alert. Trajectory obstructed.
Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day.
On conseille. Exposition.
We invite invite you to salute the people of Asio City.
Aspiration brooch required to access this exhibit room.
D'accord.
An aspiration brooch. That must have been what those two visitors by the Joey arm were wearing.
Cities in the world. We stand together, refuting the fake news spread
Alors,
by Hobart in their attempt to undermine
Azure City.
Join us. Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day.
Alert. Trajectory
Les robots lanceurs. Azure City.
Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day.
Exposition d'enfants. Ça c'est les chiottes.
We all do, but water isn't always scarce.
Azure City.
Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration. After bringing an end to the tyranny of the oppressor Link, Joey created Minos to ensure that forthwith technology would always serve
Minos.
rather than enslave the citizens. Minos is devoted. We invite you to salute the people
Ah,
of
je
Asio
l'ai.
City, our faraway friends and valued members of the Union Group. Unstinting and determined
Je
cooperation
l'ai.
has allowed both cities to become the richest cities in the world. We stand together.
Là j'ai les deux. Ouais. Yes. Alors celui-là il faut le changer là. Alors, ouais c'est ça. Ok. Et après le changer vers la mer peut-être.
Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day. Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day.
Alert. Trajectory obstructed.
Union City wishes all citizens a happy
Ouais c'est fait.
Aspiration Day. Union City wishes all citizens a happy
The
Aspiration
guy was looking for a sign from the Joey arm. I wondered if I could help.
Union City wishes all citizens a happy Aspiration Day.
Hello again.
Ah, it's you.
Is the arm telling you?
He's beckoning me closer. He wishes to tell me something. He's about to give me the answer. I can almost feel it. Oh, Joey, I am listening.
Joey's actual arm. Quite something, huh?
Yes,
Didn't it just get stuck to a hand scanner?
this very arm wielded a forged a plowshare and rebuilt the city from the ground up. With this arm, he gave
All that
Ok.
by him.
yes, all by himself. The whole
I better.
happy Asper.
Ok. Donc tu me dis c'est passé près du centre de remplissage d'eau. Ça doit être vers les toilettes. C'est ici. Ah je l'ai. Agressivement. Ah. Ouais donc il faut que je prenne les deux. Il faut que je prenne les deux. Ah, il va arriver. Il va arriver là. C'est pas ça. C'est le robot qu'il me fallait. Ah, je chope le robot.
Union City
C'est le robot qu'il fallait le choper. Il est où? Où est-ce qu'il est passé? Ah, il est là.
Warning citizen. Cleaning route is active.
Je vais essayer de... Ouais, c'est ça.
The city wishes all citizens a happy aspiration day.
Ah, il arrive. Alors, le problème, c'est qu'il va...
Warning citizen. Cleaning route is active.
Faut que je le bloque.
Warning citizen. Cleaning route is active.
Là.
Happy aspiration day.
Alors... Agressivement du robot nettoyeur vers le bloc cric. Voilà, et après je le mets vers le bras. C'est logique. C'est fait.
Joey, after all that I did to maximize my kudos, why have you forsaken me? I worked so hard. I did everything right. I followed all your teachings.
Ouch, right in the face. That must have hurt.
Bon, tu vois, on y arrive, Mélione.
Is your
On est coordonnés, c'est bien. Non, il a fait tomber sa broche, je crois.
message received? Loud and clear. Come on, Cecily. We're leaving.
The guy had tossed away the aspiration brooch in
Where are we
anger.
going?
I
We're
suspected
going
he'd
to
get
find
over
your
it.
mother.
Ok, donc là on peut accéder. On peut accéder à l'autre salle.
The city wishes all citizens a happy aspiration day.
Voilà. Et là, normalement, on devrait trouver une carte.
Old history exhibit, sir.
On va trouver une carte. La vie dans le ravin. Ah, peut-être ça. Exposition station de métro. Ouais, c'est un coup à prendre. Ouais, c'est bah, sûr que tu y passes un moment là. Hein. C'est la durée de vie.
A giant holographic map of Union City, as it was 10 years ago. If I could get the map to display area E1594, I would find the
Voilà.
building where I suspected Graham had met with Leet.
Le guidage Mission Impossible. Ouais, d'ailleurs, ça passe à la télé ce soir, t'as vu? Alors, voyons si on peut.
A metal panel was bolted onto the side of the table.
Ah, voyons si je peux. Information.
The information droid will be with you
This
shortly.
holographic map demonstrates the success of the Council in revitalizing Union City according to Joey's guidance. With new Council-approved technology, every citizen can finally look up and see clear blue skies.
Donc, du coup, ici, pourquoi je peux pas avoir le truc de suite hein?
A giant holographic map of Union City, as it was 10 years ago. If I could get the map to display area E1594, I would find the building where I suspected Graham had met with Leet.
Du coup, attends, qu'est-ce que j'ai comme panneau? Le panneau il est plus loin. Je pense qu'il y a un truc à faire avec le droïde là. Ah. Carte d'Union City. Donc il faut que je trouve un truc pour le balancer autre part. Faut que je trouve un truc. Ici. Non, c'est pas ça. Carte d'une autre city. Donc ça déjà le média, je peux pas le mettre sur le robot. Je trouve un autre truc. Non, ça marche pas. Il y en a deux. Non, toujours pas, il faut que je trouve le petit carré là. Alors où c'est qu'il y a un petit carré? Non plus. Ton ancien compagnon en souvenir du bon vieux temps.
The old link terminal had long since stopped working.
C'est pas ici qu'on peut écouter.
The information droid will be with you
Link was
shortly.
Union City's original digital curation device. Through terminals such as these, Link was used to control all aspects of citizens' lives.
Ok.
Their tyranny was ended when Savior Joey arrived and took control of the city. Joey replaced Link with our venerated Minos system, dedicated to creating the best city possible.
The wiring to the hand scanner had been ripped out. It was never going to work. The Joey Speaks looked like a gimmick, but I couldn't pass the opportunity to hear my old buddy's voice again.
Activer. Activer l'attraction. J'ai appelé le robot quand même.
The information droid will be with you shortly.
These humble scraps of primitive circuitry housed the spark that would become our beloved savior, Joey. Many disciples of the Savior hold
If I wanted to see what this was all about, I was going to have to get it back up and running.
less than
The hand scanner looked broken. I doubted I'd be able to use it anytime soon.
After complaints of language of a most unsafe.
The wiring to the hand scanner had been ripped out. It was never going to work.
Non, je sais pas, Million. Dis-moi. Le truc de la voix de mon ancien compagnon, c'est celle-là. Ouais, mais ça te séparera, hein, puisque tu m'as mis sur la voix. Alors. Joey parle. Joey parle. Donc du coup... Non, il y a un truc ici, je suis sûr que c'est... Alors, faire venir robot de change, j'utilise ce que... Ouais, c'était ça. Hein. Ouais, ça, je crois que je l'ai fait déjà. Ah, mais je l'avais fait.
Joey? Joey, it's me, Foster.
Je l'avais fait, j'avais pas activé.
It is really you.
Hey, old buddy. Boy, am I glad to see...
Let's talk more crowbar, Foster. Or whatever other great idea you have for getting me out of here.
Is that... Joey? Joey, I'm so sorry. I had no idea what they'd done to you.
Yeah, save your apologies for after you've got me out of this.
Everybody, it's an Aspiration Day miracle. Joey's speaking to us.
No, that's not Joey. No way.
Joey, it's really you?
Oh, great. Here we go again.
Joey.
Donc du coup... Non, c'est un... Libérer Joey. Libérer Joey. Bah on va le mettre...
The hand scanner looked broken. I doubted I'd be able to use it anytime soon.
The information droid will be with you shortly.
Quiet down! What is the meaning of this? Someone, shut this thing down! Make it stop this disrespectful noise! Quiet down! What is the meaning of this? Someone, shut this thing down! Make it stop this disrespectful noise! Quiet down! What is the meaning of this?
Oh, putain, me gêne pour aller... Je peux plus y accéder. Ah si.
The information droid will be with you shortly.
No, stop! Stop this noise at once!
Joey had been hooked up to a speaker, forced to perform like some circus act. I couldn't help finding it amusing.
Ah mais du coup il vient plus, le mec il est parti.
The information droid will be with you shortly.
Allez, il revient. Le vieux frigo. Ouais, je l'ai. Ok. Souris.
Someone, shut this thing down. Make it stop this disrespect. Nonsense. There's no. Everybody out.
Ah, Joe est là en fait. Ouais, c'est ça. Ah, il s'est foutu dans le truc.
All right, everyone, stay calm. Make your way to the exit in an orderly manner.
The exhibit was on vermin-prompted lockdown. I had to find a way out, without being detected, but not before figuring out where this leak guy was hiding out. Not to mention rescuing Joey.
Ouais. On va y aller de suite.
I got you, buddy. I built the circuit board when I was just a kid, and now I had it back. But it was more than just a board. My old pal Joey was on it.
Ok. Il y a plein de trucs ici.
What a waste of time.
Et là,
What a waste of time.
bah ouais, mais je cherche.
Tucked between the old work manuals was the occasional picture of dubious morality. None of it looked to be much use. The exhibit was on vermin-prompted lockdown.
Donc, je pense qu'il faut que je... C'est verrouillé. On va tester. Marche pas. Ah, peut-être qu'il faut le...
The old vacuum robot looked familiar.
Ah, c'est ça.
What year is it?
Oh, relax. You were only unplugged for a moment.
Everything I ever loved is dead. Oh, hey, Foster. You're here too.
Welcome back, Joey.
Is this the best shell you could find?
It was just collecting dust.
You've turned me into a vacuum cleaner, Foster. Again!
It's functional. Don't be ungrateful. And look, someone gave you a cool beanie.
Don't patronize me, Foster.
We'll find you a better shell soon, I promise.
Good. Because this one sucks. And not even efficiently.
Listen, we're in deep trouble.
Le pied de...
There's something new.
Pardon.
Care to bring me up to speed?
I learned about somebody called Leet here in the city. I think he's somehow connected to the kidnapping.
And we're gonna go find him?
That's right. I came here to find out where he hides out.
And to rescue me?
Come on, Joey. That goes without saying. What are the capabilities of your current shell?
It's a vacuum bot, Foster. It sucks and it blows. End of.
Don't all these old vacuums have an interface probe?
I was really hoping you'd forgotten that part.
Don't be ashamed. It might come in handy.
I'm not ashamed. It's just cold in here.
If anyone asks, my name is Graham Grundy.
You come up with that yourself?
No. I needed an ID to get inside the city. I got this one from a dead body.
Jeez, Foster. Was it dead when you found it?
Don't worry, Joey. My conscience is clear. I came here looking for a missing child, Milo. He was kidnapped from my village.
Oh no, Rob. That's terrible.
You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Don't look at me. I've been trapped in that glass prison for years.
That's everything. Great to have you back, Joey.
The Gat Chaps are back.
We were never called that.
Best friends?
That'll do, Joey. That'll do.
Ok, donc il va me suivre.
The panel had been covering the table's interface port. Hey, Joey. Got a job for you.
What is it?
Remember that leak guy I mentioned?
I never forget a thing.
Well, I've tracked him to an area code, E1594. Thing is, that code is part of the old system. It's obsolete.
Cut to it, Foster.
This old map shows the city as it was 10 years ago. The old system. If I can find E1594 on here, it would show me where to find Leet.
Have you seen the size of this thing? That will take you hours.
Exactly. I need you to plug yourself in. I bet you'll find the location in no time.
Give me a moment.
Ouais. Ouais, on est en train de chercher. Et voilà.
Here, Foster. E1594.
Joey, you're a genius. There. That's the building I'm looking for. It's on the industrial level. Home Crescent Recycling Center.
This is where your guy Leet is?
I can't be sure, but it's the best lead I've got.
Okay, Foster. What's the plan now?
We need to get to that recycling center. But first, we need to break out of here without being seen.
Break out. Find Leet. Got it.
Bon, on va sortir. Parce qu'il y a une sortie par là. Je crois pas. Bon, il y a plein de trucs ici.
In cold blood. Debbie does DDoS. Lure of the Temptress. So your android went rogue and killed your wife. Programming the Z80 by Rodney Zacks. The Enemy Within. RBMK 1000 Reactor. Meltdown Procedure.
Ouais, maintenant il faut sortir. Il n'y a plus rien qui marche. Ah, le porte-feu.
An old barrel transporter robot. Those robots always gave me the creeps.
You know what they call gap landers here, Foster?
I don't think I want to know.
You're probably right. I'll keep it to myself.
Ouais, parce que là je peux pas. Voilà, c'est fermé, le garde.
Doors were on lockdown. I wondered whether Joey could help me break out. I needed to find a way of sneaking out, ideally undetected. With Alonzo on my case, I couldn't afford to get caught.
Hey, Foster.
This city synth garbage would never compete with the stuff back in the Gap. Hey, Joey.
Évasion.
We need to figure a way out of here.
What do you mean?
We can't just walk out, not with the museum on high alert.
That's right. A priceless artifact has been stolen.
Really, Joey? Priceless?
You can't put a price on friendship, Foster.
Do you think any of this junk could help us out?
It wouldn't be the first time.
Can you help us escape, Joey?
I don't know. This old tin soldier might have a few tricks up its sleeve.
You got a welder in that thing?
Better. My probe.
Anything here you'd like to plug into?
What do you mean, Foster?
That probe of yours. It might be our only way out of here.
Listen, if you find something useful, I'll maybe consider giving it the old Joey one too.
Any chance we could hook your board up to the vermin robot?
That vermin robot is entirely Minos technology.
Is there a big difference?
Well, you know how when you plug me into a port, there's a right side up and an upside down way? They changed the ports in Minos so you can plug it in either way.
Revolutionary.
Yeah, but it does mean you can't just plug your headphones in anymore.
See that transporter robot? What does it do?
Don't you remember? It transports stuff on a fixed route.
Maybe we can talk to it.
Talk to it. It's not clever like me. It just follows its programmed route. You think we can use it to get out of here?
I don't know yet.
Maybe I should probe it.
Hey, Joey, can you talk to the transporter robot?
What do you mean, talk? I already said...
Your probe, Joey. Probe the robot.
Go probe yourself, Foster.
If you could give the transporter just enough juice...
Please, let's not call it juice.
Whatever. Just see if you can get it started.
Okay, but would you mind looking the other way?
Of course.
C'est quelques allusions.
You almost done?
Don't look.
Sorry. It's, not doing anything.
You don't say, Foster. It's been wiped clean. Decommissioned. Murdered. We need to give it new protocols.
Do you think you could do that?
Of course I could. I just need to know how the system works first.
I'll have another look around.
Port d'interface.
The droid had an old interface port at the base. Any luck reprogramming that transporter robot?
I'm not like you humans, Rob. I can't just stick it in and wiggle it around until something happens. Maybe you can find a digital manual around here somewhere.
Je pense que c'est là-bas. Manuel numérique. Attends.
An old monitor displayed the maintenance test results for the
Ah,
Barrel
voilà.
transporter robot. The text referenced the robot's e-manual. Look, Joey, a work report for that barrel robot. And it comes with a maintenance e-manual.
How fascinating.
Do you think this would help you reprogram that old thing?
Well, sure, if you can find a way for me to read it. That terminal clearly wasn't built for vacuum bots.
Ah ouais, il faut que je tente qu'il revienne. Ah, je l'ai là. Le temps qu'il revienne, je vais le choper. Là. Ah, normalement, c'est bon.
Joey, can you read this barrel robot maintenance manual?
Do you see a slot for my probe? Do you? No, you don't. So I can't read it.
Ah non, c'est carrément là-bas. Faut que je rechange. Ouais, c'est ça. Non mais c'est ça, hein. Manuel de robot. Ici. Et alerte vermine. Non mais c'est ça en fait, je l'ai fait. Je vais voir si je peux le... si ça donne quelque chose là.
The droid had an old interface port at the base.
Je peux plus mettre Joey.
Hey, Joey. Now, to get back to escaping.
Make it quick.
Table
I've seen
d'affichage.
enough of this place to last a lifetime.
Ouais c'est ça en fait, il faut que j'attende qu'il passe. Voilà, c'est ça. Ça l'affiche en fait.
Try giving this a look, Joey.
Ça.
I hope you're not wasting my time, Foster. Interesting. Very interesting. Ah, this is exactly what I need to reprogram that barrel robot. You're welcome, by the way.
For what? I'm the one who found them in the first place.
Yeah, but can you read them? You're welcome.
Go reprogram the robot, please.
What do you want it to do?
Let's get out of here. We need somewhere hidden outside this room.
Toilets?
Toilets. Try and aim for the men's room, Joey.
Whatever.
On va le reprogrammer.
And that's done. Let's never speak of this again.
So what now?
Well, are you ready to go?
Ready.
Then climb aboard and let's go.
Pied de biche certainement.
The barrel was just large enough to squeeze into. It was a snug fit, it smelled bad, and I felt stupid. While it was far from discreet, I'd managed to escape unseen.
Ok, là on est bon.
Don't make me clean up in there, Foster.
On va sortir. Par là.
Mr. Grundy? Mr. Grundy? It is Mr. Grundy, isn't it?
Of course, Mentor Alonso. Who else would I be?
Well, quite, Mr. Grundy. Who indeed, hmm? What brings you down to the Museum of New History today?
Seemed like as good a day as any to find out more about our glorious city.
This really is a big day for finding things out, isn't it, Mr. Grundy?
What do you mean by that?
Oh, nothing wrong. Just some interesting gaps, as it were. I wonder, may I scan your U-chip again?
Ah.
Of course. I have nothing to hide.
Indeed, Mr. Grundy. Do pardon my curiosity, but I wanted to double-check a little something. Yes, there it is. A sector of corrupt data, almost as if... How very strange. Have no fear. I'll consult my colleagues at the Ministry, and we'll soon have you sorted out. I'm almost positive you have nothing to worry about.
Let's hope so.
Just one more thing, Mr. Grundy.
Yes, Mentor?
I am surprised to see you wearing an aspiration brooch.
By the power of Joey, I am now a social climber.
So it would seem. So it would seem.
Alonso was definitely onto me. I'd have to watch my step around him.
Ok, là je pense qu'on peut sortir.
Remember, all of this month's social climbers will be permitted access to the old history exhibit.
Monopode, ouais, je me doutais. Du centre de recyclage, fromage, permis de voyage. Oh là là. Ok.
Graham had taken the tracked Bilby to the Home Crescent Recycling Center. I was sure this is where I'd find Leet.
Ici.
Remember, I get travel.
Welcome, Citizen Graham. Where would you like to go?
Take me to the Home Crescent Recycling Center.
You don't have clearance for there, Citizen Graham. Please obtain a travel waiver.
If I was to get to the recycling plant, I was going to have to obtain a travel waiver.
Where would you like to go?
Actually, I'd like to stay here.
Of course, Citizen Graham.
Permis de voyage. Non. Qu'est-ce qu'ils disent? Pour la zone industrielle, astuce. Ah, il y a les astuces. Ah, t'as des astuces en fait. J'avais pas vu ça. Un fonctionnaire d'Union City pourrait peut-être m'aider. Attends, la prochaine. Parler un terminal Greta. Ok. Terminal Greta, c'est le truc du départ là, la rose. Ouais, je crois que c'est ça. Il est où Joey? Mais il suit. Terminal Greta, je crois que c'était là. Hein. Je l'avais quand je suis arrivé. C'est ça.
Hi.
It's most excellent to see you again, Graham Grundy.
The pleasure is all mine.
How can I be of assistance today?
I need to get to the Home Crescent Recycling Center in the industrial level.
What a curious choice. To reach the industrial level, you will need to obtain a travel waiver. Please log your request with a well-being officer.
Well-being? What about that Alonzo guy?
I don't think he'd be too keen to help us. Can't you give me a travel waiver?
Not my department, sir.
I need a travel waiver. Where can I find a well-being officer?
Did you have a particular officer in mind?
Officer Orana Newblood?
Do you have a problem with your well-being, Graham?
Nope, never felt better. I just need her to grant me a travel waiver.
Well, I'm delighted to inform you that she's currently working at the aspiration platform. Though it is unlikely she will have the time to grant your request with the preparations necessary for tonight's gala.
You ever heard of that place, Joey?
Only stuff I know about Foster is what I could see from my plinth.
So Orana could get me a travel waiver to the recycling center. If I could speak to her at the aspiration platform, I'd be one step closer to finding Leet. Thank you.
Until the next time.
Donc il faut que j'aille dans la plateforme la plateforme de bien-être, la plateforme d'aspiration. Est-ce que je peux y aller par là?
Welcome, Citizen Graham. Where would you like to go?
To the aspiration platform.
Of course, Citizen Graham. Enjoy the view. And don't forget to aspire to aspire.
Voilà, mais Lyon, on est loin du... On est au chapitre 5 à peine. Le musée c'était le 5, on va arriver au 6. Tu m'avais dit qu'il y en avait 14 je crois.
Orana was supposed to be working somewhere around here. My hope of finding Leet rested on convincing her to grant me the travel waiver.
Alors où est-ce qu'elle va être?
Hey, what's with that frightened expression you're wearing?
Finally. What time do you call this?
Well, it's earlier than I might have been. But on the other hand, it's later than I expected.
Are you being profound?
He wishes.
I'm sorry. Please ignore my droid. Is there a problem?
Yes, there is. We're in the midst of a disaster. A meltdown. Somehow a bird got in and made a total mess. And the official cleaning team is indisposed. On today of all days. I, P4RT, have been delegated to resolve this issue. For your own well-being, I invite you to call me T. I hereby subdelegate the task of cleaning this area to you and your droid.
Actually, I'm just here to speak with Officer Orana. Can you tell me where she is?
Officer Arana is occupied in the control room right now, not to be disturbed. In fact, she's even locked the elevator. Not that it's any business of a cleaner.
Maybe we can start with cleaning the control room.
The control room demands a top-of-the-range cleaning team. And I very much doubt that rust bucket is up to the job.
Hey, this isn't rust. These are janitorial scars of honor.
He may be old school, but he gets the job done.
Either way, you're going nowhere till this whole area is spotless.
You won't be disappointed. Right, Joey?
Spotless is my middle name, Foster.
You will remember, of course, to uphold all ministry regulations. Cleaners must be uniformed and accompanied by a cleaning droid.
I'm right here, you know.
Yes, and will be expected to be silent. Kindly remember your place. Please return when everything is in order.
T was a stickler for the rules. To have any chance of getting that travel waiver for Arana, I would have to play along.
Qu'est-ce qu'il fait? Il repart à... Donc... Ah, il faut que je récupère mon truc de nettoyage peut-être chez moi. Hmm. Je ne serais pas passé.
Me again.
Non.
So I see. However, I also see you are not appropriately equipped to work. Please return when everything is in order.
If I was going to get to speak to Arana, I'd need to play the part of the cleaner. Uniform included.
Bon, du coup... Ouais. 30 secondes. Je pense que c'est chez moi que j'ai le truc de nettoyage. Parce qu'il faisait partie du ministère du confort. Voilà. Je m'en doutais. C'est le dernier truc que j'avais vu.
Welcome, Citizen Graham. Where would you like to go?
Chez Ram.
Take me to my apartment.
Certainly, Citizen Graham.
Oh, you must be Grundy. Graham Grundy?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Tarquin was telling me you and he had quite a crisis on your hands. The pair of you rescuing some poor wee mite from certain doom.
Well, I suppose.
How terribly inspiring for you. Oh, anyway, just look at the time. I fear I shall lose the best table. Sir Reginald Arthur Schnipple requires his daily tipple. No inspiration, songs, precipitation. What? Good day, Mr. Grundy.
Tout nettoyé.
Nice floor. Real modest. Looks like the other me was compensating.
Chez elle.
She's quite the charmer. I can see her.
Et là j'avais une tenue de nettoyage, il me semble bien. Et là on est bon.
I could make anything look good.
You'll have everything squeaky clean soon, Rob. And wearing that, emphasis on the squeaky.
Là on est prêt. Je pense qu'il n'y a plus qu'à repartir sur la plateforme. Restez là.
Pod has been requested. Please wait for embarkation. Welcome, Citizen Graham. Where would you like to go?
To the aspiration platform.
Of course, Citizen Graham. Enjoy the view. And don't forget to aspire to aspire.
Du coup là va me laisser passer. pense qu'on est bon.
Me again.
So I see. Excellent. You have your uniform. Oh, still the same droid, huh? Shame. On second thoughts, your droid does look rather antique. Are you sure it's up to the task?
This thing has a name?
Don't worry. We're thrilled to be here and ready to work hard.
Good. Waiting for you has already set my schedule back. So trust me, I'm thrilled to see you too. I shall be supervising the area preparations, should you require me. Unless there was anything else?
Do you have a problem with vermin?
Yes. Gangs are attracted to our beautiful flora, but then create a dreadful mess. Those nasty creatures must not be allowed to ruin the Aspiration Gala.
How can they be stopped?
Our fearless vermin robot will make sure they don't get anywhere near the tree.
I could deal with the bird for you.
Absolutely not. The vermin robot is in complete control. And you're on cleaning duty.
Tell me something about yourself, T.
I live by a simple motto. Cleanliness is next to Joey-ness.
Catchy.
Missing you already.
I have tasks to attend to. As do you.
Yeah, Rob, get cleaning. Put your back into it.
Quiet, or I'll volunteer you for sewer duty. If I was going to get to Arana, I'd need to prove to T that Joey and I were up to the task.
Wow, this place sure is a mess.
Joey, would you mind tidying up around here? We'll need to impress that droid if we want permission to speak to Arana.
Excuse me? Do I look like a cleaning droid?
You look exactly like a cleaning droid, Joey.
Yeah, well, appearances are deceptive.
Look, I know you're not a real cleaning droid, just like I'm not the real Graham Grundy.
Oh, so I should pretend to clean up the area?
No, I mean actually clean up the area.
Really, Foster? Must I?
Yes, and look like you're enjoying it.
Okay, but you owe me.
Lui va faire le ménage. C'est fait.
Joey, can you handle all this cleaning by yourself?
No way. We're supposed to be working together.
We are. I find the mess, you clean the mess.
I'm beginning to question this arrangement.
Est-ce qu'il y a d'autres trucs? Ici aussi. Il a fini. Donc là, en fait, je trouve le truc.
Joey, could you...
Yes, yes. Clean the whole area up. I get it.
Celui-là, je peux pas l'avoir. Il s'en occupe. Ici aussi. Voilà, il va l'avoir. Nickel. Je pense que c'est bon là.
It's like a home for tiny humans. I don't think that's going to be taking us anywhere.
On va aller lui parler.
How can I improve your productivity?
So this whole cleaning thing, mind if I put it on hold while I talk to Arana?
Officer Arana is busy with preparations for the gala. She has given specific instructions not to be disturbed.
Are you sure that room doesn't need cleaning too? We won't disturb her, I promise.
No way. I'm still waiting to be impressed by your cleaning down here.
How am I doing?
You want me to review your performance? The ground appears reasonably clear.
Does that mean you'll unlock the elevator for us?
And allow some incompetent droid to run riot in the control room? I think not.
I think he's talking about you, Foster.
Our cleaning skills weren't making enough of an impression. I needed something big, something striking to clean if I was to impress the droid.
Mhm. Donc je fous les arrosages avec... Ah putain, je l'avais. Ah, ici, arroseur.
A powerful spray was drenching the tree and everything around it.
Keep that water away from my circuit board.
C'est le même en fait. Alors, on va voir si j'ai besoin de millions ou pas. Tout d'environnement qui pourrait me servir. Attends, la prochaine, ça va mettre sur la voie. Ah, ils sont où?
The tree was still full of leaves. Plenty of potential to make a mess.
How about that, Foster? A bird.
C'est de la pâtée. Ouais, il faut que je le chante lui. Oh putain. Pourquoi j'ai un...
Some old bunting had been left in the tree. Cleaning that up would surely impress Dee. Gangangs were fearless creatures until it came to getting wet.
Faut que je trouve un truc à... Faut que je trouve un truc qui... Ah, le système d'arrosage. Ici.
Some old bunting had been left in the tree. Cleaning that up would surely impress Dee.
Donc, je vais la pâter.
Hey, Feathers! Fancy a mini K?
Sur la guirlande plutôt. Je vois pas. L'interrompre. Ah, le système de flotte peut-être. C'est un bouton.
It was a hand scanner.
No! No, stop it! You're making a mess! Joey Preservers, what are we to do? This avian invasion is a disaster. Look at the mess! Citizen Graham, to work.
Hey, at least the bird's gone, right? That's pretty impressive.
The vermin? The vermin is gone, but behold this! This looks like a war zone! To work! To work! Remember, cleanliness is next to Joey-ness.
Yes, that's always been my motto.
Ah. Ah ouais, d'accord. Putain.
Joey, could you...
Yes, yes, clean the whole area up. I get it.
Some old bunting had been left in the tree. Cleaning that up would surely impress Dee.
Il va tout faire lui, direct. tomber. Il est toi ou qu'est-ce qu'il fait? Oh putain. Mais là il a la guirlande là.
Joey, let's show this droid your true talent. Get to work on that bunting.
With pleasure. You know, Foster, I think I'm starting to get the hang of... The bunting's tangled in my brushes. My motor! I think my motor is on fire! Foster! I'm too young and talented to die! Help!
Quick, Joey, stop, drop, and... Look, stop and drop! Hurry!
What's going on down there? I thought this platform was supposed to be...
Officer Arana, I'm so sorry. The cleaning unit I was sent have proved to be wholly inadequate.
The cleaning unit? Hello?
Not what I'd had in mind, but my strategy had worked all the same. Now I could ask Orana about a travel waiver. Orana! Just the person I wanted to see.
Graham Grundy? What on earth are you doing here?
I wanted to ask you about something. So I came down here hoping I'd find you.
And you decided to get my attention by setting fire to this droid?
A happy accident.
I'm sure that T will clear this all up in good time. I'd better get on with my duties.
Of course. Hey, listen, before you go... I was hoping you could get me access to the recycling center in the upper level. Area code E1594. On the industrial level.
I'm afraid that zone is prohibited, unless you have a travel waiver.
I know. Do you think you could authorize one for me?
Why would you want to go to there? It isn't safe for civilians.
It's about the missing child I told you about. I've been following some clues and...
Shouldn't that be reported to the appropriate ministry?
I've tried that, but no one seems to care.
I don't know. This is all very...
You've got to help me, please.
Okay. I'll authorize your travel waiver. But be careful.
Got it. Thank you, Orana.
There. I should get back to work. Keep a smile on your face.
At last, I had the waiver I needed. Next stop, Home Crescent Recycling Center.
Ah oui, lui il est raide. Je suis obligé de le mettre autre part.
Don't worry, pal. I've got you.
Oh, thank goodness.
Just gotta pull this...
Ouch. Be careful with...
Ok, je vais récupérer. Donc là, on part directement au truc industriel.
Welcome, Citizen Graham.
Where would you like to go?
Take me to the Home Crescent Recycling Center.
Travel waiver accepted. Are you sure you want me to transport you to the industrial level?
Yes, I'm sure.
No one has ever asked me to take them up there before. Mind how you go, Citizen Graham.
On est à quel chapitre, Million là? 6 7.
The recycling center was located high in the city's industrial level. The place was filthy, noisy, and smelled terrible. If I was right about the tracker, then I'd find Lead here somewhere. But what was he doing with Graham in a place like this?
C'était fermé là. On a du petit là. Un robot là. On attaque le 7, ouais c'est ça. Si j'avais bien compté, on est alors à la moitié.
Some of the trash was marked with the logo of Agio City.
Ah! What? Who are you?
Whoa! Hello.
What do you want? You security?
No, I'm looking for a guy called Leet.
Well, you just found him. Leet's the name. Tech's the game. What can I do for you today?
It's about a friend of mine, a guy called Graham. I think you know him. I'm looking for some information.
What sort of information?
I need to know what he was doing here.
Listen, pal, I can barely remember my own name. Let alone every Tom, Dick, and Graham that comes through here. I'll have to check my records.
Sure.
But, oh, my head.
What's up? Are you okay?
It's my bleeding noggin. Need my medicine.
Your medicine?
Aye, my medicinal moonshine. It's over in the other building. Take this and fill it to the top. Then bring it back here.
And you'll check your records?
I will. You can trust me, pal.
An unspoken deal had been made. Leet wanted his moonshine. I wanted information. It was a rubber fish. A model unicorn had been made out of plasticine.
I wouldn't touch that, pal. Not if you know what's good for you.
Ok, le bâtiment, je crois que j'ai trouvé de toute façon.
It looked like the control panel for the conveyor belt and the crusher. The rickety conveyor was feeding trash into a crusher.
De toute façon, il a dit l'autre bâtiment, donc c'est l'autre. Hein. C'était là-bas. Je remplisse sa bouteille de gnôle. Ah.
This area is restricted. You should not be here.
It looked like the stun droid was guarding the whole process. To get to Leet's moonshine, I needed to find a way to disable the droid.
Return from whence you came, human. This area is not safe for you.
Je peux le faire.
5.
Faut que je fasse un truc là pour distraire l'autre. Hein. Ça c'est sûr. Il est pas là? Ah si, il est là, putain.
Hey Lee, found anything on Graham yet?
Nothing yet. Hurry up with that moonshine. Medicine. I'm running on fumes here.
Can you tell me anything about...
I can't do...
Ok, bon, il va rien savoir.
It was a vicious-looking crusher. Surprisingly, the drive cogs were exposed.
Attendez, hein.
Well, that had thrown a wrench in the works. Or to be more precise, a crowbar.
On va mettre en route.
The conveyor belt jolted to life, then clunked, and came to an abrupt stop.
Yes.
You're for it now.
D'accord, il me grille si je...
The rickety conveyor was feeding trash into a crusher.
Oh. D'accord. Ok, je crois que j'ai compris le truc. Faut vite que me cacher quand j'ai fini. Ok. Donc on va l'éteindre. Mettre petite biche.
Well, that had thrown a wrench in the works. Or to be more precise, a crowbar. It was a rusty old locker.
Il va tout scanner. Voilà.
Nicely stuck in the crusher. The whole mechanism was toast. How's your head?
'Tis but a scratch. This is your fault. I'll do you for that.
You're trapped in an industrial crusher.
I'm invincible.
No, you're defective. I had to admire the droid's spirit, but it was defeated.
J'ai récupéré mon truc. Je vais pouvoir accéder à la prochaine zone. Parce que c'est par là ou dans l'autre sens.
I was struck by a wave of heat and burnt plastic. A blazing furnace lit the room, fed by a series of pipes leading into the roof. The gas that had been flowing through the pipes was clearly powering the furnace.
Parce qu'on s'agnole à lui là. Où est-ce qu'elle va être?
I filled the bottle to the top. I hope that would encourage Lee to help me.
Vite.
The main ingredient of Leet's moonshine appeared to be spankles. The flames from the furnace were fierce.
spécial. On va lui redonner sa gnole à lui. Ah, je passe de l'autre côté.
The droid was no longer a threat.
Human, I will not forget this.
Et il est en colère. Hein. Il y a un truc là.
The furnace was too hot for me to get any closer.
Il y a un truc devant. Parce qu'il y a un truc à faire là.
The gas that had been flowing through the pipes was clearly powering the furnace.
Ouais, un truc qui se tire. On va lui ramener sa gnole, on va voir ce qu'il a à nous dire. On en met d'autres de l'autre côté là. Voilà, si ça monte encore. Ouf, oui, ça monte encore.
The box was corroded and wouldn't open.
Donc on y est. Je pense que c'est ça qui a envoyé le...
The wheel was long since broken. I couldn't turn the valve off this way. The valve controlled the flow of gas to the furnace below.
Ok, il n'y a rien. Monter à l'échelle. Je qu'il y avait une échelle. Bon, je pense que j'aurais dû ramener la gnole à l'avant. Hein. Là je m'avance un peu. Interrupteur coupé. Je pense que c'est ça. C'est quoi ce truc?
The old sign was an anchor held by a hastily fastened cable. It had seen better days. I slid the crowbar under the cable, though I wasn't sure what I hoped to achieve.
Pas encore. Ce sera pour après je pense. Allez, on va aller ramener la gnole. On va voir, peut-être qu'il va nous éclaircir un peu le truc là. Après lui je vois pas quel piston on a de toute façon. Je sais plus par où je suis passé. Je sais plus. Ouais, pas l'escalier. Allez, Bon.
Hi there, Leet.
Oh, sorry. I was away with the fairies there. Any progress with my moonshine?
You're in luck. I've got it right here.
I knew that old security droid wasn't up to much.
He won't be bothering you anymore.
Good man. Now give me that bottle. So, what do you want to know?
I'm having some issues with my U-chip. Can you help?
You bet. It's what I do.
Well, there's a weird security flag on Graham's ID. Maybe that's why I can't access his messages.
Oh?
And every time someone scans my U-chip, they notice the error. A mentor from the Ministry of Well-Being is investigating it right now.
You what? And you came here? You know they can track those things, right?
I, guess.
We need to get that flag removed. Immediately. This could bring down my entire operation.
Right. What do you need me to do?
Quick! Get your hand on my workbench, now.
Why is it so tight?
To stop you getting away, you idiot!
What's the cleaver for?
What do you think? One more U-chip for my trade, and 2 more thumbs for my collection. Now hold still, while I focus on your wee digits.
I had to think fast. There had to be something within reach that I could use.
Usually it takes a bit of flim-flam to get someone...
The rubber fish just bounced off the guy's face.
That's 1 more thumb for Jimmy the Thumbs.
Ok, c'est pas le poisson.
To stop you getting away, you idiot!
What's the cleaver for?
What do you think? 1 more U-chip for my trade, and 2 more thumbs for my collection. Now hold still, while I focus on your wee digits.
I had to think fast. There had to be something within reach that I could use.
Oh, you're not worried.
I smashed the bottle over the guy's head.
Idiot! Nobody's ever got the best of Jimmy the Thumbs. Until now.
So, you aren't Leet then?
I never said I was.
Oh yes you did. You maniac.
Everyone's got to have a hobby.
What's wrong with stamp collecting?
They call me Jimmy the Thumbs, pal. Not Jimmy the Philatelist.
Thumbs? That's what you're after?
And the U-chips. But mostly the thumbs.
What do you even do with them?
Just collect them. I like the approval they give me.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You're crazy. Now, tell me where to find Leet. The real Leet.
He's hiding out. In a place too hot for the likes of you. Folks call it the... Hellfire Club.
Save your riddles, Jimmy. And with that, Jimmy passed out. Looked like I'd have to find the real Leet on my own. I wasn't going to get anything more out of Jimmy for a while. There was a strange smell of almonds. I realized what the unicorn was made out of. Plastic explosive. It was a rubber fish.
J'ai récupéré le couperet. Je pense que déjà, là, je suis mieux paré pour... donc, il a parlé de feu. Donc, ça se passe bien dans ce que j'ai commencé à faire là-bas. couperai, je pense que je peux m'en servir pour couper la... couper la corde en haut. C'était là. C'est ici. Là, je vais pouvoir le couper. Je sais pas ce que ça va faire, mais... Ça, c'est fait. Du coup... L'interrupteur il est coupé.
The pipe had been cracked by the falling anchor. Gas was leaking out. The pipe had been cracked by the falling anchor. Gas was leaking out.
Okay.
The sign was no longer a hazard, but the gas sure was.
Alors, si on peut choper, je pense que c'est l'entrée de quelque chose. C'est que je vais voir là. L'autre foutu entrée. C'est pas là-bas? Ah non. Ça c'est bon, c'est fait. C'est plus bas. J'ai oublié l'escalier. Je pense on va voir si ça marchait. Sur la manivelle, là je vois pas. Ah, il y a tous des tuyaux là aussi. Il y a le feu toujours. J'ai l'impression que ça a marché ça.
The gas that had been flowing through the pipes was clearly powering the furnace.
On va voir si on va pouvoir faire quelque chose. C'est juste de l'explosif.
The flames from the furnace were fierce.
Ouais, mais là je sais pas du tout. Voilà, la fournaise. Peut-être en réactivant le... En réactivant l'interrupteur. Peut-être. Là je vois pas... Système de tuyaux. Je peux pas interagir avec. Je crois que...
The gas that had been flowing through the pipes was clearly powering the furnace.
Je vais essayer de couper le... remettre le truc. Interrupteur. Je vois que ça pour le moment. Il est où? Il est là je crois. Putain, j'ai compris.
The C4 did what C4 does.
Est-ce que ça a changé quelque chose en haut? J'ai pas l'impression, ça va être en bas que ça a changé, ça a fait péter des trucs là. Du coup il n'y a plus de gaz. Si, il y a toujours le gaz. Qu'est-ce qui me manque?
The pipe had been cracked by the falling anchor. Gas was leaking out.
Ça fait péter un truc. Je vois pas... De plus, la lampe je l'ai fait. Ça a interrompu le feu. Je sais pas. Je sais pas pourquoi ça aurait... Putain.
The gas that had been flowing through the pipes was clearly powering the furnace.
Je vois pas ce que ça a fait de spécial là. Là j'ai plus tout fait péter.
The flames from the furnace were fierce. The furnace was too hot for me to get any closer.
Ah c'est derrière. J'arrive à éteindre le feu. Qu'est-ce qu'ils me disent, rien? Ça je l'ai fait déjà. Ça je l'ai fait. Parce que j'ai tout utilisé là, l'explosif et le... L'interrupteur est tombé au niveau quand j'étais dans un boîtier. Mais je l'ai fait. Je l'ai fait ça. Oh. Je l'ai fait le boîtier. Ça me donne plus d'astuces en plus. Je l'ai fait ça. Qu'est-ce que j'ai zappé? J'ai plus l'explosif là. Alors voyons. Est-ce que je peux remettre un... Ok, je vais le rallumer. Pourtant je l'ai fait. l'ai fait, ouais, d'accord. Voilà, je vais pouvoir accéder à la zone, la prochaine zone. Là.
The flames had died down, but the smell of burning waste still filled the air. Behind the furnace, I could now see a ladder leading up to a room. The furnace was now off.
Je vais utiliser dessus.
Hello. Leet?
Leet!
Huh? Hey, kid. Are you all right?
Leet! Leet!
Putain.
Leet!
Oh. Is that
What?
a Shreedman port?
Let me guess. Leet?
Leet!
Yeah. Hold your bilby, Poppy. Grown-ups are talking. Now, you. Why are you pretending to be Graham Grundy?
How do you know that?
My system flags every U-chip that walks through that door. And you are not Graham.
Correct.
Is he dead?
Yes.
Did you kill him?
No. I just borrowed his ID.
I see. Okie dokie then. Start talking.
I'm looking for a boy called Milo. He was kidnapped 2 nights ago. I tracked him here, to Union City.
Hey, Poppy! You know a boy called Milo?
Bilby!
Oh, putain.
Not Bilby. Milo! Ah, forget it.
Didn't Graham ever explain where he found Poppy?
Graham didn't ever explain anything. Like I said, he was supposed to come back for the girl a couple of weeks ago.
Who's the girl?
Her name's Poppy. She's a Gaplander. Graham brought her here. Told me he'd found her wandering around somewhere.
Like, kidnapping?
Jeez! Who said anything about kidnapping? No. He was trying to help her. He thought she might be connected.
Connected to what?
Everything. Or maybe nothing.
Well, that narrows it down.
Listen, pal. Graham had a loop, and he kept me out of it.
Why does Poppy laugh all the time?
Weird, huh? It's like someone turned the happy knob all the way up to 11, and then snapped it off.
Graham never talked about it?
Like I said, me and Graham had a strictly need-to-know relationship.
Okay, so what's your connection to Graham Grundy?
Graham? Oh, he was just an acquaintance. How do you know about me and him, anyway?
Graham's wife mentioned you by name.
She what? And I suppose she told you where to find me?
No, that bit was easy. I just used the tracker.
Whoa! A tracker?
Yes, a toy tracker. In that Bilby.
Bilby!
Songbird's Bilby had somehow ended up in the young girl's hands.
Oh, Graham! You amateur!
Sounds like he was more than just an acquaintance.
All right, I did know him. I'm the genius who put the masked demon and the data blocker on his ID. I took in the girl when he brought her to me when I knew I shouldn't have. Bilby Toy Tracker. Stupid, soft-hearted, stupid Graham.
You said you put a data blocker on Graham's ID.
Yes, but a fat lot of good it does when you tell everybody about me. Hey, Graham?
Why did Graham want his own data blocked?
Hell if I know. I run a tech service, not a chat show. He wanted two things from me. First was something to hide his own data from. Prying eyes.
And the second thing?
A way out of the city. Just for a day. Being an absolute bleeding genius, I manage both. Hence the masked demon.
Okay, so if I want to find out what's going on here, I need to get rid of Graham's data blocker, yes?
Yes.
Can you remove it?
Oh. Yes. But no. Graham's little disappearing act has totally messed with my mojo. Whole new level of security has been added to the Minos Gateway. I can't get in without my masked demon triggering every damn security protocol ever invented. Can't get rid of my masked demon without getting in. Basically, I'm saying Minos is out and it's a link space thing. You wouldn't understand.
You remember link space? That explains all the buzz around my Shriebman port.
Yes, finally. I was beginning to think I was the only one in this city with a brain. That said, you may be the only one in the city with a Shriebman port. Which means, oh ho ho! Today might turn out to be a good day after all. Let me show you something. Follow me.
Is that a link chair?
It absolutely is.
And I suppose you want me to sit in it.
You've got a problem with your ID. I've got a problem with mine. The solution to both our problems lies in Minos. But thanks to Graham's selfish inability to not die, I can't access the system.
So how do we get in?
Via link space. There's a back door into Minos. Now, I'm the only man in this city with a functioning link space chair. And today, the only man in the world with a functioning Shriebman port walks through my back door. I need you to do this. You need you to do this. Poppy needs you to do this. The universe needs you to do this.
The data blocker on Graham's account was stopping me finding out more about him. It sounded like Leet really could help me get rid of it. I needed to do what he said.
Du coup... Du coup... Bon, ça dans le fauteuil, hein.
So you need me to reach Minos through link space?
Correct. Ready to strap in?
Yeah, why not? What's the worst that could happen?
Ho ho ho, buddy. You'd be surprised.
Leet?
Relax. You've done this before, right?
A long time ago.
Hey, it's like riding a bike. First thing you gotta do, make your way through link space to the Minos portal.
Is it easy to find?
Maybe, maybe not. But link space should be completely empty these days.
Minos portal. Then what?
Find your way to the ID data center. Bring up the accounts of Graham Grundy and Elliot Richardson.
Whoa. Who's Elliot Richardson?
Duh. Elliot. Leet.
Gotcha. What's next?
Eliminate the masked demons and the data blockers on both our accounts. Piece of pie. Easy as cake. Got it?
Ok.
Get to Minos, then clear your software from our accounts. It's really that simple?
Uh-huh. You'll figure it out. You seem like a bright spark. Now, let's fire this baby up. Can't wait to see if she still works, hey?
Whoa, still works. What are you...
Okay, Hold on to your brain?
How am I supposed to...
I meant figuratively.
C'est original.
It seemed that link space wasn't going to be the easy route Leet thought it was. The system had been abandoned, but they'd had the wherewithal to leave a firewall. I had to find a way through.
Ça passe pas.
The firewall program kept unwanted traffic from progressing to Minos. The data was fragmented.
Extincteur.
Extinguisher temporarily overrides firewall programs for access to mainframe. Download complete.
Seemed like just the thing to deal with the firewall.
Relaxing security protocols.
The program did the trick.
Shut down. Virus detected.
Or so I thought. The firewall program had detected a virus. Apparently that was enough to send it into overdrive. An encrypted data store.
Omnigaffer repairs spiral damage to network structure. Download complete.
On ne peut pas passer comme ça, on va essayer différemment. Ça peut réparer. Nickel. C'est quoi ça? C'est quoi ce truc? Programme aveuglé.
Blindfold counter-intrusion countermeasure. The author does not accept liability for brain damage.
The blind program was a short-lived but powerful tool for sneaking through security.
Du coup, plusieurs passages là. On va essayer de voir si ça marche sur celui-là.
Error. Cannot find polyphemus.I. Error. Data fragmentation at 0%.
On va me laisser passer. Bon, je l'ai fait. On va aller faire un et deux de plus à faire. Ça a marché, c'est un virus.
Error. Failed to connect to Minos.tor. Error. Cannot find polyphemus.I.
C'est pas celui-là. Scotch.
Error. Data fragmentation at 0%.
C'est pas celui-là alors. Euh... C'est bon pour pouvoir passer.
With the eye blinded, I didn't need to worry about it frying my brain.
Divine Wrath will destroy instances of the Helix virus. Warning, data will be unrecoverable. Download complete.
Ok, bon, ça c'est
Helix
fait.
virus sounded familiar for some reason.
Je pète le virus.
With the virus expunged from link space, I hoped I'd be able to get into Minos.
Il me reste quoi là? Il me reste celui-là à faire. Ça je peux passer encore.
Quick Decrypt, a decryption routine for all standard UCSI coded files. Download complete.
I wasn't sure what I'd use it for, but I didn't want to leave it behind.
Non, logiquement. Là-bas j'y suis allé. Là-bas aussi. Donc c'est bon.
Error. Invalid file type. Relaxing security protocols. Firewall shutdown complete.
The firewall was down. I could access Minos.
Non, ça y est, je suis rentré. Putain.
Error. No data to convert. Would you like to call an administrator?
I knew that wasn't a good idea. I figured maybe I should ignore it and just move on. Hello?
Good evening. I am the Greeter AI system in charge of this Minos channel. How can I help you today?
I'm looking for the ID data center. Am I in the right place?
Indeed you are. Citizen identification is under my jurisdiction. Are you having an issue with ID privileges?
Can you access some specific citizens? I need to check out the programs running on their IDs.
That's easily done. Who would you like to check?
Check Graham Grundy and Elliot Richardson.
Retrieving.
Excellent. Can we delete the programs that are running here?
No problem at all. That will of course require administrator approval. Would you like one summoned?
No, that's okay.
Administrator cancelled.
But I can move programs between users.
That's right. Ancillary AI systems like yourself do have move access, but no delete or create commands.
That gives me something to work with at least. Thanks, Greta.
Happy to help.
My avatar was overloaded with the program data. I doubted the smaller ones could support the larger. I needed to arrange them in size order.
Wow.
I doubted the smaller ones could support the larger. I needed to arrange them in size order. I doubted the smaller ones could support the larger. I needed to arrange them in size order.
Je sais pas, 50 000 solutions après. C'est tout quoi en fait.
I doubted the smaller ones could support the larger. I needed to arrange them in size order.
Attends, j'ai fait n'importe quoi là.
I doubted the smaller ones could support the larger. I needed to arrange them in size order. I doubted the smaller ones could support the larger. I needed to arrange them in size order. I doubted the smaller ones could support the larger. I needed to arrange them in size order.
Je peux pas.
I doubted the smaller ones could support the larger. I needed to arrange them in size order. Greta, you got a minute?
My time is infinite.
So, what am I looking at here?
The ID data center is responsible for storing all information on UChip ID usage. Programs attached to an individual's ID can be modified and moved around. But creation and deletion of those is outside the scope of my AI.
Bye.
I hope you found my cooperation satisfactory.
Je pourrais pas rajouter...
I doubted the smaller ones could support the larger. I needed to arrange them in size order.
C'est bon là, non?
Greta, you got a minute?
My time is infinite.
So what do these...
Oh, the program. Requesting new programs or deleting them are action.
So what do...
Oh, requesting new programs or deleting them are actions.
Tell me about you.
I am my equivalent citizen.
Are you all right?
Honestly, I do not know.
Tell me about you.
I am my equivalent.
Are you all right?
Honestly, I do not know.
So...
The ID program, but creation and deletion of those is outside the scope.
So...
The ID dataset program, but creation and deletion of those is outside.
Bye.
Keep up the good.
Comment je ressors de là maintenant? J'ai pas tout compris là. J'ai pas compris trop.
I doubted the smaller ones could support the larger. I needed to arrange them in size order.
Il faut que j'envoie le plus gros d'abord.
I doubted the smaller ones could support the larger. I needed to arrange them in size order.
Oui. Faut que je le place. On peut le mettre là. Non. Mettre là. C'est un casse-tête. Hein. Oh, ça passera pas. Je suis bloqué. Ça passera pas.
I doubted the smaller ones could support the larger. I needed to arrange them in size order. I doubted the smaller ones could support the larger. I needed to arrange them in size order.
Parce que je peux pas... Je peux pas faire autre chose. Parce que je vais t'embêter avec celui-là. Oui. Je suis bloqué. Ouais. Ça c'est du casse-tronche ça. Qu'est-ce qu'ils disent? Est-ce que je peux utiliser d'autres plateformes? Mais la fille, c'est sûr. Enfin, Greta. Je pense que il n'y a que 3 endroits. Hein. Ouais, mais c'est ça, plus gros, plus petit, ouais, c'est ça, il y a un ordre précis. Changer les blocs entre les avatars jusqu'à qu'on puisse placer le plus gros sous Greta. Ouais, ça j'avais trouvé. Mais après... Non mais c'est ça. C'est ce que j'avais compris. Est-ce que là je peux en poser? Je crois pas. Non. C'est ça le problème. Je suis embêté. Je pourrais pas poser le gros. Il va pas.
I doubted the smaller ones could support the larger. I needed to arrange them in size order.
afficher. Ok, ça, déjà j'ai le premier. C'est là où je suis bloqué. C'est ça. On va le placer ici. Celui-là là. Je crois que j'ai trouvé. On va mettre là-bas. C'est tout con en fait. Bon.
I removed all the programs running on Leets and my own ID. Command. Save changes.
Changes saved. Beginning propagation to external servers.
So you're saying Agio City isn't
No. It's real, all right. But all the adverts and tourist boards, a total lie. It's being plundered by the council, like a piñata at a kid's party.
Hey, look who's waking up.
Joey?
Check out my new threads.
But... how?
This weird guy fixed me.
Yeah, I went through your bag while you were asleep. Found my old cleaver in there as well. Thank you. But never mind that. I was monitoring your progress while you were in there. Looks like you nailed both our data problems.
So my ID should be cleared then?
Your ID. My access to Minos. Result.
I thought you said link space was empty. It had a major virus.
The Helix virus? That's still going? Glad I didn't have to deal with that.
Late!
1 second, Poppy.
Hey, where's her Bilby?
Shh. I got the Bilby away from her while you were in link space. Managed to slip it into your purse without her noticing. Dump it in the incinerator when you leave.
It's not a purse. It's a satchel. By the way, I met your pal Jimmy. He tried to cut off my thumbs.
Sounds like Jimmy. Deep down, he means well.
I'd hate to meet him on a day he means badly. What's the story on that distillery out there?
The moonshine still? That's Jimmy's.
What's the moonshine made of?
Out-of-date spankles.
Sounds dangerous.
You're not kidding. It's practically weapons grade.
Boy, seeing all this old tech takes me back.
Haha! Still the best, isn't it? I mean, sure. Reboots are fine, but they're never a patch on the original.
Amen to that. Surely there can't be much call for old robot parts.
Listen, I don't judge you.
Hey, I'm not judging. My pockets are stuffed full of crap. So my ID is...
No blockers. I hope you know what you're doing, by the way. Graham wanted his emails hidden for a reason. Of course, I can't patch his 2-week absence. But you should be fine so long as you don't meet anyone from well-being.
Does Mentor Alonso count?
Yep.
Any other things I should be worried about on my ID?
Only that you're about a foot taller than the original Graham Grundy. By the way, how the hell did his ID end up in you anyway? That's...
It was transferred into my U-chip by a hacker in the Gap.
Impressive. How long has this dude been a hacker?
Not that long, I guess.
Oh.
What were you and Joey talking about as I was waking up?
Foster, you should hear this guy. He's a proper nut job.
Says the droid with a god complex.
That's not a complex. I am a god. Anyway, ask him about some of his theories. They are wildly entertaining. And by entertaining, I of course mean fascinating and informative.
Okay. Theory of evolution. What is all that about? Where's the controlled experiment, right? Duh.
Any other conspiracy?
The only way magenta can exist as a color is if rainbows are actually rain tubes. Think about it.
Did I hear you say Agio City?
Don't get me started. When I found out about Agio City, that was the last straw.
What happened?
You've seen the land trains. They're coming directly from Agio City. Or what's left of it.
What do you mean?
We destroyed it. An entire metropolis converted to scrap. And the people forced into the gap.
That's terrible.
All while the people of Union City get fat off its remains. And the council call them our allies.
When I go, is Poppy going to be okay?
After what you just did in Link Space? Absolutely. Anyway, I've had enough of this city. I've been planning my exit strategy for months. Just a few hours' time, I'm heading out of this happy cesspool of fake smiles, spankles, and secrets.
Late!
And I'm taking Poppy with me. Get her back to her family in the Gap.
Take her out of the city? How?
I think I figured out a way to slip a U-chip past the system. It's a little bit of genius. It's all about the kudos.
You think it'll get her through the city gates?
I'm still working on it. But if I'm right, which I always am...
Late! Ha ha ha!
If she can shut up for 5 minutes.
Good luck, and thanks.
Same to you. By the way, you never told me your name.
Foster. Robert Foster.
Drone. Joey Drone.
I don't expect I'll see the two of you again.
Everything I'd learned from Leet made me wonder. Maybe all along, Graham was one of the good guys. At least now, with the data blocker removed from his ID, I'd be able to look deeper into his life.
Hey, Foster, where are we dropping?
Back to Graham's apartment for some good old-fashioned detective work.
Lead the way.
Graham's data was now unblocked. I hoped that would help me move forward. Leet's super terminal was quite a piece of reclaimed tech. Poppy? Bye, Poppy.
Bye-bye.
Would you like a can of Spankles, Poppy?
Spankles!
No way. I'm having a hard enough time shut.
This is called a mini.
No one wants it.
That looks kind of familiar.
A scrapped robot that looked past its prime. It was some kind of old device for producing electromagnetic radiation. I tossed the bilby down the furnace chute. Any signal leading to here is now gone.
Du coup, on repart à l'appartement. Joey et moi. Ouais, il arrive. Tu dors toujours.
Welcome, Citizen Graham.
Where would you like to go?
take me to my apartment.
Certainly, Citizen Graham.
Allez, on est reparti. C'est au PC. Du coup, message.
Thankfully, Graham's mail access was restored. I hoped it would help me figure out more about who this guy was.
Comment ça? Troussé.
Whoever unknown author was had sent Graham an attachment for the holoplane.
Ah oui. Cool.
Hey, Joey.
What now, Foster?
Joey, I'm stumped. Where should we go next?
To the pub.
That's your answer to everything, isn't it?
To the pub. Sorry, what was the question?
Any advice?
Hey, I might be the smart one, but besides, you'll feel better if you work some things out for yourself.
You don't have a clue, do you?
Not the slightest.
Any advice?
Foster, I spent 10 years in a... What am I supposed to say? Avoid poison...
Thanks, Joey. Let's talk later, Joey.
Okay, Foster.
Donc du coup, qu'est-ce qu'ils me disent? Ce que c'était... L'application ou le socle. Ok. Ça va être sur le truc aussi.
There was one thing I was sure of. That was not a bonsai tree. There was one thing I was sure of. That was not a bonsai tree.
Je suis pas tout pigé. Le holosocle. Le tracker de maman, on mettait les données de l'holosocle à leur place.
Excuse me, please.
Application holosocle.
The HoloLens now projected fragmented data. Whoever had sent me this email attachment was trying to tell Graham something. But what?
Tragic. Another victim of...
In Union City, even the teddy bears had screens. This one was broken. Hi.
Mama Bear looks after all the cuddly kitties. Are you looking for one of my children?
I'm okay right now.
Remember, if you...
Je vois pas trop...
Excuse me, please.
I swapped the lens for the broken one from the lockbox. It was a secret message. Aspiration Gala. Midnight. Be there. The gala. That's tonight. And I need to be there.
Si je remets ma tenue, est-ce que je peux remettre ma tenue? Ouais.
Ah, the itinerant garbage worker look. Classy.
Est-ce que je peux porter le truc à...
I hear copter blades look good on a machine. At least that's what all the popular droids say.
Faut que j'aille au gala en fait.
That is one big puddle.
Gala de l'aspiration. Bon, on a bien avancé quand même.
Hey, Songbird.
Hello, husband.
Husband?
Graham is my...
What have you gotten yourself into this time, Foster?
Just go with it, Joey. We have an arrangement.
Strictly temporary, don't ask.
So you're supposed to go to this aspiration gala.
I prefer the term destined. After all these years, finally a high enough kudos level to get me to high places. The aspiration gala. This is my chance to soar. The sort of kudos levels that are gonna be there. My social status will skyrocket.
Sounds like fun.
This isn't some kid's birthday party. It's about dragging myself out of the gutter and moving one step closer to the lower level.
What were you saying about...
Were you born yes?
Let's just say I'm...
Okay, newbie. Here's how it works in Union City.
Which you...
Well, kinda, but the higher your kudos level, the low...
So kudos is... bad?
Aren't you listening? Lower. Lower is better.
Thanks.
Yeah, bye.
Welcome, Citizen Graham.
Where would you like to go?
To the aspiration platform.
I'm afraid that the Aspiration Gala is not open yet. You will need a formal invitation to attend.
Ah. Il nous faut une invitation du gala. Qui est habitué à ces fêtes. Ah, le robot là-bas. Oui.
Nice hat.
Got a minute?
Apologies if my loquacious musings disturbed one.
Hello again.
Good evening, Master Grundy.
Are you going to the aspiration gala?
Going? One is headlining, sir.
What do you mean?
Yours truly is performing in front of the best and brightest of Union City.
Performing what?
Droid poetry, sir.
Oh boy. So this poetry performance you mentioned, what's the story?
Ah, one has been invited to recite a humorous poem.
You, a droid, have been tasked with writing a poem?
Oh, yes, sir. The poet laureate Reginald Arthur Schnipple, Esquire, performs regularly at the gala. And this year, he has invited me to open for him by reading an
Droid poetry? How's that working out?
Very good, sir. Reginald has told me that whatever I read, it will be hilarious, and the people will laugh uncontrollably.
Laugh at or laugh with?
Oh, is there a difference?
That's what I thought. As an honored guest, do you have any spare tickets for tonight's Aspiration Gala?
Yes. One has been granted several refer-a-friend passes to the Aspiration Gala.
Can I have one?
Would Sir consider us to be friends?
Yes, of course.
Moments ago, Sir did not remember one's name.
Yes, but...
In spite of the 322 exchanges we have had since we became neighbors.
Yeah, I can see how that might hurt a bit. So tell me more about Reginald.
Poet laureate Reginald Arthur Schnipple, Esquire, is a
Is that so?
He has performed without fail, leaving the crowd in fits of uproarious laughter.
He sounds like a real hoot.
To work alongside him would be a profound honor.
So Reginald's the go-to guy for inspiration, hmm?
Absolutely. His wit and insight is renowned.
And yet he's asked you to perform alongside him.
Yes, for comparison.
I see. Who are you again?
Tarquin, Fidelis Mark II domestic savant, at your...
So you're a servant?
Savant, please. I am a highly engineered personal aid.
Do you work in these...
Of course, Master Grundy. Sir and I have been neighbors for 147 days and 11 hours.
Bye for now.
Before you depart, may I use you as a sort of muse?
Depends. Are you writing a romance?
I had something of a tragedy in mind.
I'd rather you didn't.
Je dis rien de plus. Ok, bon, c'est clair. Bon allez, de toute façon on a sauvegardé. 6h10 de jeu. Je sais que c'est lui qu'il faudra reparler. Allez, on continuera lundi prochain. Bon, bah écoute, bonne nuit Mélione. Et à très vite. À demain Twitch.